And I welcome you back to the Debrinick channel. Today we're talking about Lake Oroville, and we're going to be doing an update here. And I have more to come right after this, so please like and subscribe, and we'll be right back. As we go over to the live feed, you can clearly see it rains, but if you look real close, you can see that they finally got those lights on the spillway. So that would be interesting to see here in a couple hours. If you guys want to go over and check that out, that would be pretty interesting. But they finally got those things fired up, and they're going to be on, I guess, all the time, I assume. Not real sure on that. I will leave the link below, and you guys can go check that out. Now let's head over to the lake level and see what's going on over there. See if this thing's rose any since the last video. On my last video, the lake level was at 790.61 feet, and today it's at 792.79 feet, and that was at 3 p.m. on Monday, and the level is 107.21 feet below full pool of 900. It hasn't rose a whole lot in the last week, but it has rose. So I had a subscriber ask about what's going on the side of the spillway. I heard that they were seeding it, so it's going to be green all the time. If that's the case, I guess that's to stop erosion, stop the rain from washing the spillway away. Makes total sense as they're seeding it with grass. I meant to put that in an earlier video and totally forgot about it till somebody just asked about it, and then I was like, oh yeah, that's what's going on there. So that's what's going to happen there. And it makes me wonder if they're going to put sprinkler systems in, because you know California is notorious in drought, so grass don't grow without water. It just don't. It turns golden. I've seen it a million times in my life. So are they going to put a sprinkler system in to keep it wet? They got a big lake and reservoir to do it. I would imagine instead of just letting water run down the spillway, they could do that. As once this lake gets up to a certain level, it definitely starts to leak through the Tanner gates. They could put that water to good use and use sprinkler systems, especially through the summer. And you know, we've already talked about the gates a gazillion times and beat that to death. So here's what the current radar system looks like right here. As you can clearly see, it's starting to rain in Northern California, just as on cue. You know, it's middle of January, and that's about the time that it starts to rain. We're getting a couple days away from the middle of January, and it definitely a wet period, especially if you get over the next 7 days. Look at this from NOAA right here. There's a lot of rain coming at Northern California, and that's going to cause that reservoir to fill. Now in the mountains, you know, it will be snow as usual, and in the valleys it'll be rain like it always is. You will have some runoff now, and you'll have more runoff later as it gets later into the spring and late summer. And the last thing I want to do is go over and check out the snow map. So let's go do that right now. You can see you got a solid snowpack anywhere between 12 to 36 inches in the mountains, and that's you know, that's anywhere from a foot to 3 foot of snow. Maybe a little below normal, but it is what it is. With more rain coming and snow, that definitely will be growing in the next 7 days, obviously, with this map here and prediction from NOAA. So we'll see if this all comes to pass. Definitely keep an eye on it. You guys have a blessed day, and we will see you next time on the Debrinick channel. God bless. Peace.